Are you tired of the same old eggs and bacon? Well, try a Jamaican style Akee Saltfish with a little soul twist to it from the Spice King. To get started, we're going to start off with some salted cod fillets. I soaked it overnight, rinsed it a few times, and then brought it to a boil. When it's tender, I took it out and drained it and rinsed it once more. And when you finish, it should be nice and flaky, just like this. Next, we're going to roast off some bacon so it's nice and crispy, and we're going to reserve some of those bacon drippings. Now, for all of our greens, we need scallions, tomatoes, onions, sweet peppers, garlic, thyme, and Scotch bonnet peppers. To get started, we're going to saute a little bit of that bacon drippings in a pan with olive oil. We need a lot of oil for this dish because that's what makes it delicious. We're going to begin sauteing our onions. We're going to add our tomatoes in here, and we're going to do this all in layers. So after we do that, we're going to add our cod, and our goal is to reduce as much liquid out of here as possible to concentrate the flavor. Next, as you can see, I added my Scotch bonnet peppers, and I picked some fresh thyme to add to it. Next, it's time to season it all up, y'all. So to get started with that, we're going to add some fresh cracked black pepper. We're going to add some Spice King garlic butter all-purpose seasoning. We're going to add some allspice. And that's about it. That's all you need. Perfectly seasoned. Next, we're going to stir it all together until it's well incorporated. And now we're going to add the remaining of our tomatoes and sweet peppers. Got fresh garlic. And when it looks like this, you know it's done. We've reduced a lot of the liquids out. I added some whole butter to this to make it really nice and juicy. A little bit of Spice King garlic butter all-purpose and fresh scallions. Now we can begin adding our Akee. So I bought this can of Akee, drained it, and we're going to put it right on the top. We're going to allow it to steam together. Now for a nice soulful touch, I'm adding crispy bacon and a little bit more scallions. That's going to make it just absolutely delicious. Now I'm going to show you how to make our boiled dumplings and boiled bananas. So to get started on the dumplings, we're adding some all-purpose flour, a little bit of Spice King garlic butter all-purpose seasoning, a little pinch of salt, and a little pinch of sugar. We're going to mix that in with some water and mix it all together and with butter until it forms a nice stiff dough. Now we can get started on our green bananas. Wash them well. I got some organic bananas. We're going to cut them lengthwise. You can cut them however you like, but I want them lengthwise for this dish. We're going to boil them with a little bit of salt, a splash of vinegar, and a splash of oil to keep the bananas from turning black. We're going to bring that to a boil until it's tender. When it's done, we're just going to drizzle a little bit of that hot liquid on top so that it doesn't dry out. Next, we're going to take our dough, boil it, and when it's tender, it's done. Now, I like to season my water, so I add salt, some fresh thyme, and a Scotch bonnet peppers. Now, the dish is finally done, y'all. This is absolutely delicious. That oil that it makes the dish. If your Akee Saltfish looks dry, it ain't right. This is how I like to serve mine, with the boiled bananas, the dumpling, and the peppers and onions on top. And then I sometimes like to sprinkle a little bit of that crispy bacon on top. Listen, this is the best recipe for Akee Saltfish you're going to get. Go ahead and try it. Y'all, it was so good, I had to go and get seconds. So I got my Spice King Scotch bonnet sauce. I'm just going to put a little drizzle like that on top of it. That's it.